Oh, it's the 21st of August 2018 at 12:30 p.m. This is going to be a bit of a confusing video. Uh, it's quite involved, and I'll try and summarise what I'm saying as best as I can. I I started in business. I used to work in the futures market years and years and years ago. I had no interest, and I couldn't get back into the corporate world if I tried. I have no interest in. I couldn't stand the corporate world. I just found it. I don't know, plenty of money, but that was it. There was nothing else going for it. So I set off on a journey to create a business with my wife in a country town. I thought it'd be good. I was a bit in front of myself, but along came the internet, and we were well placed, to capitalise on it. The problem was that she had this sort of, and I didn't know what I was doing for the most part, but it became a battle. She wanted to go this way, and I thought, no, we should go this way. And that it became worse as feminism. I wasn't even aware it was taking grip and taking hold, and she was right, I was wrong. Okay, no matter what was happening. So it became this battle of the wills. And I thought, after my separation, I thought, oh, yeah, okay, forget that. So I started off working on my own again, and then AB came along. And I thought, oh, I do like the idea of working with people and with women, in all honesty. And I've suggested things to guys, and it just doesn't click. But women seem to be more interested. So, and I thought, okay, this time I'll make it. I'll set the bar much lower. I'll make the business much simpler. Why not just set it up so that it's where women have drinks with men? I really I got it wrong, but I thought there couldn't be much of a simpler business. So, just sitting there having a beer or two with a guy, I just thought that'd be, just as company. No sex, nothing. Just earn a few bucks out of it. I thought, yeah, it's just a little business, and I'd set up others. It shouldn't be too hard to do. No. She wanted to do it her way. Okay. So I tried it for a year or so, and it just they would, I'd send the money and they wouldn't turn up, and I just reached the point that, no, okay, fair enough. That's it, chopped. Forget it. And it's chopped. And I thought, go back to doing what I was doing. Anyway, it couldn't have been more than 12 hours later, boomba, my Romanian friend popped up out of the scene. And she sent me a picture, or she asked me a question about something, and said, do you want to buy a coffee mug? Or can I buy you a coffee mug? I said, no, Bob, I don't want anything. I don't want a coffee mug. I've got a coffee mug. I said, no, I need to, for blah, blah, blah. And she sent me a picture of it. And a couple of years ago, she'd done an animation. She'd lost a job, and she tried to become an animator, self-taught animator. It came up with this little character called a Fuzzy. And it's rather cute, everything else like that. And her work was very good, but it didn't find a market. She aimed at kids. She thought it'd work, explaining colours and that sort of thing, but they didn't go for it. So she didn't want to waste her labour. So she wanted to put this little fuzzy character on a coffee mug or something. So, okay. So what do you think? I said, I told you, Paul. I told you what I think would work with fuzzy. And she said, what was that? I said, well, why didn't you listen? I said, okay. I did a vid for her and explained that this little fuzzy, I said, I'm setting up a site aimed at kids myself. And I'll be selling some, a product of my own. But I said, now you could probably sell your own, on it as well, if I can get it to work. And she said, oh, why? What did you have in mind? I said, well, it's your little fuzzy. It can go on top of a pen, like that, for kids. And they just stick the fuzzy on top of their pen or their pencil or whatever. So, I said, and she said, well, how, start asking all sorts of questions. I said, boom, we've got to get the site to work first. It might not work, it's no point in talking about this. It's miles down the track. And I said, And I said, I'm pretty slow because I'm trying to manage myself and do a site and doing that. I said, I'm a bit of a mess, with everything. And she said, oh, I'll manage you then. Oh, okay. And I said, well, yeah, I'm interested because it's something I used to say to my wife. I said, my mind, I'm a creative type of person. It's in random the whole time. It's getting this from here, there. It's just how I grew up. Because I had to entertain myself the whole time. I was always looking for ideas and things and I could use and this and that. There was no television or anything else like that. There was nothing organised for me. I had to create it all my fun. And so I'd do this, get that. And so it's just how my mind developed. And it hasn't changed. But it doesn't necessarily, to get a product out, you need a sequential mind. Someone who can say, right, do this, 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 this and this. I said, well, maybe you could help with that. And she said, okay, I'll do that then. I said, yeah. And I said, yeah, okay, but later when, we're further down the track. And I thought about it and I thought, well, why couldn't you do it now? And you wouldn't have to do much. You don't have to do anything. And I just said, look, I could set up a whole site online in the cloud and I could do a video that would explain, right, this week, like a morning, a weekly meeting. I do it on Monday morning. I say, this week I intend to get this done, this done, and you just monitor it. And the fact of me doing all of this, and so far she hasn't said a word. Other than, I know she watches my videos, listens to my voice messages, reads what I write. Others don't. It's just, oh, God, what's he on about? Yeah, but she does do that. And just the fact that she does that is enough. I'm actually essentially managing myself, but because I've got her there, it's I set up the site. And I call it, they're not the site. The line of videos I'll do to her is and manage me 1, manage me 2, manage me, and I'm actually managing myself, but through her. If you get my drift, this is why I said it was confusing. But the thing is that, if the idea works, and we get down to the end and it goes, yeah, well then, we'll have a shot at putting her fuzzies on top of pencils and selling that as well. And it could be fun. But the point I'm trying to make here is that I found, I don't know how it'll go, but if she sticks around, she sticks around. If she doesn't, she doesn't. It really doesn't matter anymore. I've found a way to get what I want and also satisfy what she wants in a way that, like to make Friendly Club work, for example, I needed AB or somebody like her to be a part of it. And I thought, no, I actually don't want that. And particularly now I think of it, no, it just would have been a hassle. The same as it was with my wife. It's one party wanting to go one way, me wanting to go another way, and it was just happened that Boom came along. It's just, and it wouldn't be everybody that I'd meet that would be in that situation, but I had known for a long time, and I said, yeah, well that's how it can be. Yep, we'll just set it up that way, and get it to work. And she spends very little time of it, and she just checks all my work because she's a bit of a stickler for detail and likes everything to be right. I'm a bit sloppy, like green halo and things are not right. And I think I do need that sort of thing as well. No, tidy this up. It's a bit rough. Do this, fix that up. It's not right. Okay. Yep. I'll get the shits, but I'll end up. I always get the shits. Why? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it has to be better. Okay. Yeah. So it could work. I don't know. I mean, I'm at the point of not caring, to be honest. but that's often, I suppose, when everything happens for you, isn't it? When you just don't give a shit anymore. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so this is why I call it the slippery slope, because I'm cutting out things on the way down. Like marriage. Okay, so yep, I have a relationship with a woman where we're actually it's indispensable. I don't need you at all. Yeah, now to the point where, oh yeah, if if it works and you're still here at the end of it, yeah, we can sell your product. God knows where I'll go next with this, but it's giving me. I think I'm sort of talking to mgtow out there that yeah, I'm looking for a way, and I'm not saying I know the way. Yeah, where you can have some form of relationship with a woman that's that's acceptable. Probably won't be. I don't know. I'm open to it, but yeah, I've always said yeah. I think the idea is to. I kind of like the idea of being in a village where you work with people in the village type of thing. Um, I don't think we're not meant to be single creatures. Otherwise we wouldn't have females. We'd just all be the one sex, and we would just take care. I don't think we're meant to live this way. Um, but I think what we can do is find different ways to be together. And this is what I'm interested in. I think okay, the old way is clearly not working. It's the family unit and what have you. Yeah, it's destroyed. I lament it, but there's nothing I can do about it. But so how do we coexist? How do we work with together, men and women? And I think that's the basic thing. I don't think men actually want to just hang with men all the time. Um, it's just too hard to overturn how many thousands of years of human history. In a space of 3 or 4 years. No, it's it's good to think that you're God and that you can do it, but you're not God. I'm sorry, you're just mere men and mere women. It's yeah, that's the truth of it. Yeah, you can't hope to overturn thousands and thousands of years of human history, on a dime. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Anyway, good talking to you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.